Before he became the first emperor, before he carved his name into the bones of history, he was just a boy born into danger. His name was Yingzheng, the child king of Qin. He entered the world during the Warring States, a time when kingdoms devoured kingdoms. His father was exiled, his mother was manipulated, and the palace he grew up in was filled with spies, plots, and shifting loyalties. At 13 years old, Zheng became king, a child wearing a crown heavier than mountains. But this was no ordinary boy. Where others saw chaos, he saw destiny. Where others feared death, he feared failure. He studied warfare, diplomacy, and law with an obsession that frightened even his mentors. He learned to trust no one, not even his own family. Behind him stood a mastermind, Li Si, a legalist thinker who believed China could only survive under absolute unity and absolute power. Together they forged a new vision. Not 7 states, not endless wars, but one land, one ruler, one China. Yingzheng struck quickly, striking where enemies were weakest. He bribed generals, divided alliances, infiltrated courts, and crushed armies with ruthless efficiency. One by one, the states fell. Han bowed first, then Zhao, Wei, Chu, Yan, and finally the proud state of Qi. For the first time in history, all under heaven belonged to a single throne. In the year 221 BCE, Yingzheng took a new title, not king, but Huangdi, the supreme August emperor. He called himself Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. He standardized writing, currency, and measurements. He built roads that stitched the empire together. He ordered the linking of old walls, creating the early form of the Great Wall. But his ambition came with a shadow. He feared death more than any enemy. He sent ships across the seas seeking immortality. He burned books that challenged his rule. He buried scholars who resisted him. Qin Shi Huang was a creator and a destroyer, a unifier and a tyrant, a man who built an empire and prepared for an eternal kingdom beneath the earth. His legacy still divides the world, but without him, China would never have been born. If the rise of the first emperor fascinated you, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Dynasty of Secrets, because the next episode reveals the greatest mystery of his life, the building of the Terracotta army,